Guys, it's about another time for another real life video where instead of me being coffee fueled, I don't know what to call it, where I'm up at like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning just trying to get the TVs and everything to record to play the same song, which I will probably do again and get them all absolutely in sync. But anyways, we're going to be looking at one of my guns. A lot of you might not know what it is, but anyways, it's a Russian Mosin Nagant. I think it was Matthew, said I should do videos about all my guns. This is one of the many rifles that are mine. And if you want me to keep going and doing them, I mean, you've seen me shoot stuff on my 30-06. Can't find that video anymore, but if I had to re-upload it, I would, but I can't. Because I don't know what happened to it after I removed it, because I was going to redo it, and then I couldn't, so it's gone forever now. But anyways, we're going to get into this rifle and look at it, do some more things, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Probably going to learn something today. If you don't, then you're smart. Anyways, if you do not know, this gun, it was the main Russian rifle there in World War I and II, and there has been uses in it all the way up till the Gulf War. People over there, I don't know who was using it, but I was reading on it, and they found some of these rifles over there being used, I assume against the United States. I'm not sure. It makes a really good hunting rifle because it shoots a really heavy bullet. Now this one in particular was made, I don't know if you can see it, in 1931. Now I did a little bit of research about the, well, let me steady it. It's 14 degrees out here and it's mist and rain, so it's a little cold. That symbol on it is a really old gun manufacturer in Russia named Tula, and they still make guns today. They were made in, well, they were started in 1700. Now I put this little tape on the gun barrel. I shot a buck with it this year. I'm trying to remember what I shot with it. The only thing that's really been changed on this gun, see, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's, the serial number is 50499. The bolt is 50499. The only thing that was changed on this rifle was the butt plate, which is 61150. That's the only thing I could find that was changed on it. Even it's back here somewhere. I found it. I took this rifle apart and cleaned it quite a few times, and I found all the other stamps on it. Everything's original except for that. Now, if you know anything about these rifles, you'll know that they are super heavy, but that's good. They shoot a really heavy bullet, and they're really accurate. Well, some of them are, some of them aren't. This is, some people say this is like the Ford Pinto of rifles. You either get a really bad one or a really good one, which is, in my case, I believe I got one of the really good ones, because at 100 yards I put 3 bullets into a circle a little bit bigger than a apple with open sights. Well, a little bit more about this gun. This is the true definition of optimism, is believing that you're going to shoot something at 1,000 yards with open sights like that, or I think it's 2,000. I don't know. I'm not going to try it. I have nothing to shoot it that far. I do have a shell case in here that I found on the back porch. Well, if you don't know what they look like that, but not rusted. That's been there since I got this rifle. I've had it for a while, but I just recently got ammo for it to go hunting with, which I would be shooting at this video, but it's cold and I don't have the time to do that. If you also don't know, this rifle does not have a safety. anywhere on it, what you do is, I'm not going to do it now, but when you bolt it forwards, you have to take it, well, I can actually do it with my finger. You push it forwards like that. Now when you bolt it, I would bolt it back up, but I'd have to set the camera down. But like this, it's totally, it can't shoot. Well, I'm gonna set this down and bolt it real quick. Set that down. Alright, we'll look down in here. Alright, so it has right here where you put the stripper clip and push it down. It holds 5. I haven't put all 5 in it, but what I do is, like I go hunting or something, I put 4 in here, press down and put the bolt up, and then hold this and pull the trigger and let it up. Because I don't think it's necessarily a good thing to dry fire rifles like this, especially as being that old. So if you let it down, you'll be okay, and when you bolt it back, it puts a bullet in there and you're ready to shoot whatever you're ready to shoot. You won't have to worry about it accidentally going off. I don't think you can, but it's probably able to, that you could probably pull this back if you already have, say you have one chamber and you let this down so it doesn't go off. You could probably just pull this back, but I doubt it because I've never done it. I've tried and I don't want to force it back, so be safe. And if you do own one of these, just always cock this part back by using this. And if you want to get a scope for it, they can cost a lot of money, and if you get a scope, you have to get a new one of these, because this is a straight bolt. You have to have an angled one because the scope gets mounted like right here, and it hangs over top of this. And as you can see, this is straight up, so you wouldn't be able to bolt it. Well, it makes common sense. You can't just bolt that up if you got a scope on it, so you got to get a new one. Another thing about this rifle, there is a bunch of different versions of the Mosin Nagant. Mine is a Mosin Dragoon made by Tula. So if you have one of these rifles and you have that on it, it's a Tula. And this is the late model, and it's 48.5 inches long, which means that it's not exactly a 9130. I think it's a 9130 is the long one. I think the 9130 is the 51-inch long one. And they were they're the oldest one, which was started in 1891. This was made in 1893 till I think 1940ish, or afterwards. I'm not entirely sure. There's Dragoon and Cossack is the one made by this weird company, and Tula is the one that made these. And you see this one, I mean, to be as old as it is, it doesn't seem like it's in that bad of condition stock wise. I mean, it looks like somebody refinished the stock, which is nice. And the early model ones had this flat, so the way you adjust it was the other way. Instead of going back up, you had to go down. It's weird. My dog is here now. And yeah, that's about it, really. If I had more ammo and it was warmer, instead of being 14 degrees, I'd probably shoot this for you guys and show you how it can be accurate, but I really don't have the time. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one.